Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we did some admin and some trading and bits and pieces, figured out that we don't need to return to the Legacy Council with the Necromancer gem, we just have it now. And instead of pursuing anything new, I'm actually going to hop back to where we had just come from very quickly because I want to loot it and pillage it before the cleanup crew arrives. So we're going to come back here to the Office Gate Major, or the Major Gate Officer, and teleport to the Dark Castle. And now that we have returned to where we had left, we can go around, pick up any loot that we had missed. Now that Kite has a bag of holding, he has just all of the weight available to himself, which is lovely. We can go ahead and sell all of this stuff when we get back at our own price rather than the discounted lower price that we would get if the people who came around here after us collected it on our behalf. It would be really interesting if they got mad that you looted everything, there was nothing else left for them to take. They'd be like, oh well, we just won't bother then, you did such a good job with your magic bag of holding. And then if we just open this door here, we should be able to hop along up to there. Now the door's open, we have a path to our destination. Lovely that they couldn't figure out to open a door themselves to get there. We have to manually do that bit for them, but that's fine. And now we are behind this door. We have the rest of the foes and such ahead, and there's 4 lootable containers there. Don't know if any of them have the bones we're looking for, but we'll find out. But before we go in, there's some very extra light admin to do. First of all, Faith needs a torch. Second of all, Kite, I would like you to cast Magic Weapon on Faith's Rapier. So then when we get sneak attacks in, they are full damage sneak attacks, hopefully. You're going to go sword and board. We don't have a... We have a +1 greatsword, but that's going to be without our shield, which is not ideal. We could one-hand a quarterstaff +1 for 1d6 +1 instead of... Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's 1d6 +1 with one hand, plus 4 for our strength. But because it's magical, our damage wouldn't be halved, which might actually be worth doing, funnily enough. So if we have Kite equip that, then it's going to do magical damage. Don't know if anybody else needs the same treatment. I don't think we do. We have a fresh torch, fresh torch, fresh torch, and an empty hand for spellcasting. Okay, that's just about what we want, I think. If we then pop in through this door, with everybody, please. I said with everybody, please. My intent is to have Faith put her torch out, go cautious, and just stand back here in this corner, and then somehow instigate the fight otherwise, and see if she can remain hidden there to get a sneak attack in after combat has started. And to do that, let's have Pastel loot this thing and see if that annoys them into anything else. Splendid half plate armor. Is that what we're wearing? Half plate +1, probably. We'll take it. They'll get mad.
I think I was born yesterday.
Initiative is rolled. Faith is still hiding, which is perfect because that's going to get us. Ah, they're unlit. If we get a torch out, are we immediately going to be seen? Perhaps not. Sneak attack, sneak attack. Oh, sneak attack on a crit. That is incredible. Alright, there's 35 points of damage with a magical weapon I really needed. Otherwise, we're just gonna stay there. Remain hidden. Attack of opportunity. Yes, we will. That is the most efficient turn I've ever seen.
A fine stroke.
What just happened? Alright, well these guys should not be an issue then, at this point. My goodness. Can we see them? Is there enough light in here? There is, or at least for our characters with dark vision there is. So we're just going to start attacking stuff. Big miss. Who's up next? The other weird creature. Nice that they didn't hit both of the attacks. And also nice that we can now go, very carefully placed, fireball. So many dice. Kite. Let's get in here. Start smashing. Probably would have been better with our sword at this point. But, hey, I'm not going to complain when a fight goes that well.
You'll die anyway.
Yeah, they will. Faith is back, still sneaking. And if we bonus action dash to here, we might just be able to get a sneak attack off there. Dang Dratton Blast. But they're taking damage in the light now, which is great. Pastel. Why don't we come do the close-up one? This is inflict wounds, isn't it? Do that at second level to this guy.
Again.
Ah, they resist the necrotic. Apparently they're all doing that here. But the disadvantage on the attacks is incredible. You guys can't escape the fireballs. That's not how this works. And then if we just run on in. Little bop on the head. I said a little bop on the head.
No.
We're really not good with the quarterstaff, are we? That's right. Faith will make up the lost ground. And then to finish this off, Guiding Bolt at... Is third level overkill? They have a better AC, so let's just go with the first.
Next time.
Damn. They're still taking damage from the torchlight anyway. Thank goodness for disadvantage. Gothic. What can you do at this point? I think we just need cantrips now. And then maybe Kite can actually hit something with this quarterstaff. Do not need to smite. And we got heaps of XP. Alright, so we have enough XP to level up. That's lovely. Before doing that, we have some looting to do. Faith, why don't you do the honours, since you did the world's greatest sneak attack? Apparently, she herself did not carry any possessions, because there's no loot on the ground now. We already emptied this guy. This bookcase. We have the Crafting Doomblade Rapier and Crafting Doomblade Greatsword, a piece of cash. Now, this bed dresser and bed are the ones that I'm most intrigued into. We have Ash's Journal, a Doom Gem, crafting weapons, unidentified potion, potion of superior healing. So as soon as we pick it up, if we know what it is, we'll learn what it is. And then under the bed, we get a 20-piece amethyst and some primed scale mail armor. However, none of these things are the last set of bones. So perhaps we're going to have to go deeper. Do we want to take a short rest before we do that? I don't see why we wouldn't. Faith, if you could please put your torch out before we do that. We'll take a quick short rest. It is not safe to rest here. That's really interesting. I have not seen that yet. Do they mean this room, this chamber? Well, we're going to go in here and step out into this hallway. Can we rest in this hallway? No, we cannot. Intriguing. Alright, well, let's just check any of these other containers that we might have missed. Empty, 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 and empty. Alright, well, we have these 6 foes to deal with. I don't see why we wouldn't while we're here. If we had have short rested, we could have gotten a fireball back, but I guess we're just going to have to live without it. Let's hop on down here. We could try staying high and letting them come to us. I don't know quite how do we say, how much ranged attack they have as options. But these guys shouldn't be too bad. And if we go to Gothic, we're out of 3rd level spells, but we can still go and do that. Apparently these things don't think we're foes, which is super bizarre. How are we supposed to instigate a fight if they don't think we're foes? Oh, okay. I don't understand the rules. Because now we can go cast spell, shatter. Oh, it was red because we couldn't see the location. That's me being dumb. Because it's too dark. So if we do that, then that. I thought I took this dagger out of my spare hand. Apparently I did not. Okay, we're all learning stuff today. Is there anything else to be done now? I guess we're attacking with a dagger. And we're doing it well.
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
If we die on this fight after having done so well in the previous fight, I'll be really mad. Torch doing great work though. Kite. Probably should have switched back to a sword by now, but you know. Yeah, sure. The faster we can kill him, the better. And if they could all just bunch up. Where is that one going? Alright. What do I want to do here? Where are all those windows? Not here, apparently. Cunning action disengage, please. Can't quite get that far. Fine. We'll get to here. And attack this thing. But just not do it very well. It's fine. Pastel. One thing and one thing to do only. If they want to hit us, they've got to get through the Guardians. Right, those guys aren't even caring. Apparently we were paralyzed, but we're not anymore. That's terrifying. Kite is up again. Finally hitting stuff. And we'll take another one of those. Or not.
Come on, you can do better.
But we will block, because we are still holding that shield. And now from here, we can sneak attack.
Again.
Lovely. Pastel. We've got these two big guys, one further away. But since this guy has so little health, and they're the closest threat to us, let's just try and cantrip them away. Great success. And we could get spiritual weapon out, but I don't think we need it right now. Not with our ghosts of many damage. Is this attack going to happen? Apparently so. Don't know what the game is pondering, but hey. Gothic is up. Right. Please put the torch down. Then we might just casually cast Shatter there. Which one of these guys has 4 health? The one right in front of me. It's fine though, we didn't even get hit. Do you reckon if we get a bow out and then cast at 2nd level Cone of Fire or whatever it's called?
I win again.
Yeah, that's gone swimmingly. Faith. Get that guy with a save. Damn. Pastel. This guy should die to the Guardians at the start of their next turn, I think. Let's see if that pans out. It did. It went exactly as expected. Oh, Guardians is so good.
I thought you could fight.
Currently lacking a light source though, which is only slightly a problem. But hey, you can always hit them with a big stick. And at the start of their turn, they should succumb to... Oh, are they not in the dome? Well, that was me getting cocky. In that case, end turn, end turn, end turn. Move closer so they are in the dome, then end turn.
And the winner is me.
That's what I wanted to happen. Survival does not work out, but we have some loot to get. Weapons, weapons, arrows, classic stuff. Anything extra down this way, because I feel like somewhere around here these bones have got to exist. That one just doesn't have light on it, apparently. I'm also going to give you your sword back, please. Thank you. Now, did I come down here all the way with Faith previously, and that's how we looted this stuff? Are these all empty? Empty, empty, empty. Right, so, everything has been killed, at least on this floor. And what I do not have is a set of bones. So, if the map confirms all of these containers are done, let's go to the ground floor entrance. And head back downstairs. Perhaps they're somewhere kind of in the lab downstairs or some such. Because you figure they're not going to be halfway across the world. So I'm going to pause the recording and come back to you when I find these bones, if I find them at all. Actually, one other thing we should definitely do first. We found What's-Her-Face's diary. Lazaria sent another party of her stupid zombies. One of them was an ogre, as if that would make things harder. Reek and filth took care of it. I didn't even have to walk out. When will she understand that her attempts are useless? I'm getting tired of pretending to ignore who sends these monsters. I'm also getting tired of Magdracht. The old elf is powerful for sure, but his mind is in decay. While he barricades himself in his solar, I've read all of his damn books but learned almost nothing. A doom gem. It took me forever to imbue it with enough power to make it worthwhile. I still don't understand how the wizards of Manacalon could have done it in less than a year. Anyway, now I could use it to craft a nice weapon, but to what end? Killing Lazaria's zombies? I'm losing interest in the project now. The difficult part is done. I don't need a magic dagger to make my enemies bleed. Reek is a good minion. He used to be handsome, but undeath doesn't suit him. Now he's just an obedient little pawn. Who would have guessed he was once a nobleman? I kept his armor and shield. He doesn't need them anymore. Filth was always scum, but now at least she's some use to me. She brings corpses to feed the ghouls, so I don't have to walk through the piles of rotting fools. I'm thinking of creating another brood, though. A nice, meaty brood of flesh would be nice. Maybe next month. Well, that's horrible. Alright, now back to hunting for bones. Well, I couldn't find them in this room. So join me next time. We'll have a quick conversation with Zarya, and then if we can't find them anywhere else in here, perhaps it's time to go and have more words with Adam outside. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider hitting that like button or subscribing. It really means a lot to me. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.